Hello, and welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, but does sometimes go on extended hiatus. Now, you may have been afeared that my channel shuffled off its mortal coil, ran down the curtain, and joined the choir invisible. But hoy hoy hoy, let you know, it's only mostly dead. Not to go into the whys, wherefores, and whatnot, but your old pal Mr. E has been a very busy boy, and I just haven't had time to devote to these tubes of you for nigh on 3 years now. But fear not, I came through and I shall return. Where am I going? Back to making videos. When? Real soon now, a couple years tops. But today I have for you a holiday treat especial. My only episode for this wonderful year of 2020. So stay tuned one moment while I tidy up the healing bench, and let's jump right into it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me delay it no longer. I present to you a video suitable for viewers of all ages, so long as they be greater than or equal to 21, a video inspired in style more than a little by our mutual friend from the frozen wastelands of Kanakistan, and in content by some deviant named Olaf. Well, how do I begin? Now, I've never been accused of being a feller of fancy tastes, and no one would accuse me of being no wine snob neither, nor indeed knowing much about the old vino de veritas. But I do like to swill some clock now and again, and of all the genres, my favorite is the Cabernet Sauvignon. I tend to stick to the low-end models, mind you, likes of Chateau Fleet Street, Chateau Thames Embankment, and Pomeroy's Very Ordinary. But today, as I was trudging the COVID-converted one-way aisles of the supermarket, what did I spy but this amazing little top-shelf bottle? And I do mean top-shelf literally. Yes, my friends, what I have secured for you today is not only Cabernet Sauvignon, but a genuine de-alcoholized bottle of it for the princely sum of $7 USD. And it's got this weird gunk on it. Anyway, now I've had the old near beer before, but never been treated to a de-demonized Cabernet. So I hope it's twice as tasty as it sounds. So let's open her up and get not drunk together. What could possibly go wrong? Now, as I said, I'm not a fancy feller, but I do know at least a pinch about style and class and the finer things. So let's do this the right way. Pinky's out, and let's crack this sucker open. Ah. Now, I believe at this point it's traditional for the connoisseur to sniff the bottle cap, you know, to appreciate the nose better and whatnot. Yeah, smells like a bottle cap. Now, I'm all out of red Solo cups, so this will have to do. Here we go. Now you got to swill it around a bit and let it breathe and aerate and whatnot, and then you sniff it again. Ew. Not sure what that smell is, but notes of wet dog. Hey. All right, now for the big moment. Over the lips and past the gums, look out stomach. Here she comes. It's a little bit like grape juice, but not as good. It's got a weird smell to it, like meat. Wine should not smell like meat. It's also surprising how little flavor it has. Weird. You know, when the fellers were saying it used to be wine, I don't think they were fibbing. But past is definitely the operative tense. Ugh. Yeah. for science. You know, having removed all the goodness from it, it's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about de-alcoholized wine. Some may say that alcohol is a man's worst enemy, but the Bible says love your enemies, so who am I to argue? Huh. Yeah. Oh, look at me trying to educate you in the finer things, and I forgot all about the whores Dovers. Back in a jiff. Okay, well, I knew I didn't have any of them little cocktail weenies, but I thought at least I could cut up some hot dogs. Thing is, when I opened up the Ziploc, they were looking at me kind of funny. Since I'm already chancing it with the pseudo-plonk, I thought I better not. It's a shame, too, because it really classes up the old mac and cheese. Look, I even got the highbrow stuff. None of that powdered cheese for me. I'm living fancy. Definitely helps kill the aftertaste. So I can't say much for the flavor of this, but as long as I'm doing the AvE thing, let's review the build quality. Yep, that's definitely 100% glass-filled glass. Yep. Hey, we should have some romantic lighting here. There we go. Bish bash bosh. Class. Well, why did I pour so much? Jeez. I can't believe I went through that much. Well, I've been rambling on for too long, and after half a bottle of this stuff, I'm in no condition to be contemplating the meaning of life. I need the real thing for that. I put a thief in my mouth to steal my brains, and who'd have thunk it? The thief went straight. Or at least he didn't find anything up there worth stealing. So I'll leave it there. Happy holidays to you and yours. Here's to staying positive and testing negative. Cheers. Oh.